Hello everybody, hi, I'm Abhinash and welcome back to my channel. In my last long video, I had started the session on top behavioral interview questions and my suggested answers. Today, I'll conclude the session. But before that, let us first review the 4 questions which I had discussed in my last video. They are: tell me about a time you had a conflict with a coworker, give an example of a time you had to meet a tight deadline, describe a time when you showed leadership, and tell me about the time you failed. What did you learn? Once I present the next set of 5 to 7 questions and answers, I will also share 2 sample answers I had said in my previous job interviews in response to this question. It will offer valuable insight to all of you. So, first, let us get started with question number 5. Describe a situation where you had to work with a difficult client. Situation: one of our clients was frequently changing requirements without notice. Task: I needed to deliver a solution that met their needs. Action: frequent client initiated changes were initially unsettling. To address this, I introduced a formal change request process and scheduled weekly review calls to ensure alignment and manage expectations effectively. Result: this led to a 70% reduction in last minute changes and contributed to a more stable and collaborative working relationship. The client later acknowledged my problem solving skills and appreciated my performance over email. The penultimate question is: describe a time when you had to work with someone very different from you. Situation: I was assigned to collaborate with a colleague whose working style was highly detail oriented, whereas my strength lies in strategic thinking and seeing the bigger picture. Together, we were responsible for co leading a product demonstration for a key client. Action: we leveraged our complementary skills by dividing responsibilities. He conducted the in depth technical walkthrough while I focused on crafting and delivering a compelling client narrative and overall presentation. Result: the client appreciated the clear balance between technical accuracy and business value, and we successfully secured the deal. Now we come to the final question. Tell me about the time you faced a significant challenge at work, and this is how you should answer. Situation: during my time as mentioned your role at a company, we faced an unexpected software bug just 2 days before a major client demo. Task: as a team leader, it was my job to coordinate a quick resolution and ensure the demo could go ahead as planned. Action: I immediately called for an emergency meeting with the developers, QA, and support teams. We identified the source of the bug, divided the work among the team, and I personally handled communication with the client to buy as a 24-hour extension. Result: we fixed the bug and completed testing just in time. The demo went smoothly and the client signed the deal. I learned the importance of calm leadership under pressure and clear cross functional coordination. As an HR professional, let me share 2 sample answers which I had said during my earlier job interviews in response to this question. It will offer crucial insight to all of you. My sample answer number 1 to the question: tell me about the time you faced a significant challenge at work. Situation: in my previous HR role, we had to downsize part of the workforce due to budget cuts. Task: I was tasked with managing the communication and exit process. Action: it was an emotionally challenging situation for me. I created transparent communication templates, conducted respectful one on one meetings, and offered transition support like guidance on updating resume at various job portals, and references of 4 or 5 manpower consultants to each of the displaced employee. Result: though it was a tough time, the process went smoothly, and I received feedback from several employees about the dignity with which the process was handled. My sample answer number 2. Situation: a female employee reported inappropriate comments made by a colleague. Task: I had to handle the issue confidently, investigate fairly, and ensure a safe work environment. Action: I followed the POSH policy, conducted interviews with both parties and witnesses, documented everything carefully, and worked with the internal committee to resolve it. Result: appropriate action was taken against the offender, and the complainant felt heard and supported. The case was resolved professionally and discreetly. Here are the tips for answering behavioral interview questions. While answering, pick a real challenge, not a generic one. Show problem solving, resilience, and teamwork through your responses, and keep your response limited to under 2 minutes in spoken interviews. So, these are the 7 behavioral interview questions. One or two out of them you can anticipate during your interviews and frame your answers using the approach I shared in today's video. This concludes my session on top behavioral interview questions and my suggested answers to it. Please do like my videos and subscribe to my channel if not done earlier. Please do also share your comments in the comment box. I would eagerly look forward to them. So until we meet again soon, take care. Goodbye.